Hey, how's it going? My name's TheDeadZephyr, and I'm going to make a quick tutorial on something I just figured out how to do, and it's really nifty. It's kind of be more of a show and tell, I guess, but I will explain how to do it. But I'm going to make a kind of a platform, and I'm going to launch a bunch of fireworks into the sky, and I'm going to figure out a way to do it automated and stuff so I can watch a show. Make a nice little fireworks show. Because I've seen some people talking about fireworks. I've seen, a few videos, and they all say that they wish there was a way to do it automated, and I'm going to show you how to do it automated. So I'm just making the base right now so I can have all the dispensers connected with redstone, the same signal, so that I can have it all automated nice and good, and also have them on different levels and, different distances from each other so that it doesn't make, all the fireworks don't explode all in one exact same spot. Out of the way, sheep. Now I'm kind of spreading these out. I didn't build the base big enough, but it would take too much time, so I decided to just kind of spread them out a little bit. I'm both spreading them out so they're different distances from each other, kind of random distances, and they're also at different heights so that the actual fireworks explode at different heights. Actually, let me just do that. And you can actually see how they're doing this. I'm probably going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are already 9 dispensers. I'm gonna do more than that. Let's see. Let's put a couple more a little further away. Okay, I've changed it around a little bit. I've got them a little more spread out. I've made a couple of them different heights, but this is the basic setup I'm going for the location and orientation of dispensers. Now, when they send out a firework, they do launch. Oh, this is built wrong. There. When they send out a firework, they do launch straight up in the air, so you don't have to have them pointing like at a wall or anything to hit it. So they just, as soon as they dispense it, it just shoots straight up. So this is it. I'm going to set up all the redstone real quick. So now I'm going to show you how to do the redstone. It's a little bit complicated, but it's relatively simple. Now, to make a circuit that keeps randomly pulsing, you do it like this. You take 2 blocks. Put redstone torches on either side, and then once you do this, and then there we go. That's right. And see how it pulses? Now, I'm not sure exactly why, but redstone torches will go out after a few seconds of pulsing because they pulse at too fast of a speed, which is why you have to have 4 of them to make sure that it keeps pulsing. But it'll pulse pretty quickly, but it'll also be a little bit random. And I will show you. I just turn that off so I don't have to worry about all that. Now I'm going to run one from here so that it's not lit up. And I will run it around all these and I'll show you afterwards. Now also when placing down all these, because to run redstone all over the place, you're going to have a lot of repeaters. Always turn the delay to 1. Because if not, it tries to go a little too fast, and the redstone on the other side won't actually catch the signal. So now the best way to make sure that it sets off, some people will put like a block next to it, like this, and then run redstone up like that. But sometimes it doesn't work, and I find it's not always reliable. What you do is you just hold Shift and then right-click on the top, and you'll just run redstone right onto the top of the dispenser. So it will definitely trigger. And I will put go away. I put redstone repeaters after almost every every time that the redstone actually separates into 2 different lines, just to make sure that it can carry the signal far enough, and it also adds a little bit more differentiation on the time that it releases the fireworks, so it's a little bit more unique and interesting looking. See, like as soon as I separate, I'll put 1 more down, and then I will put it this way. I'll put a 2-second delay on it, or a 2-part delay on it. Run it up here, run it to that one, and beat this sheep to death. Come here. No, I'm not done with you. Come here. No. There we go. Alright. Alright, as you can see, this is a lot of redstone, but it's pretty simple. You just have to run a separate line to each one of them, put the redstone on top, make sure you have plenty of repeaters. And now I'm actually going to check and make sure that this reaches. Now, I'm just going to do this. Why is that not going past that point? I think I have all of these backwards. Yep. Let me fix that real quick. Okay, I fixed all those. Yeah, so pro tip, be facing the direction the redstone is going in when you place it, otherwise it's backwards and it won't work. But let's try this. I don't think this is set enough. Oh wait, no, that's right. I don't have it on this. Let's check and make sure this works too. See how it doesn't work? You have to put it at a certain... There we go. And now it's lagging just a little bit, but that's okay. It's alright. But as you can see, the redstone is reaching everything, or it should be. I'm going to check. Make sure the redstone is reaching every dispenser, not running out early. It does seem to be reaching all of them. Okay, now I'm going to turn this off so it doesn't lag me all to shit. I'm going to show you how to make the actual rockets themselves now. I'm just going to do it real quick. I'm just going to make a couple different types. Okay, to make large green fireworks, you just put gunpowder, you put the dye, that creates a firework star. So if you wanted to just green fireworks, that would work. But I'm going to add fire charge to make a large firework. And it's a large green firework. So if I do that, I'm going to make, say, 31, so I'll have half a stack of these. Okay, now I've got 31 large lime fireworks. Now you take the firework star, you use paper, and then you have more gunpowder to make the actual rocket itself. Now, you don't have to put it in any specific location. You can put it wherever you want. It makes the same one, but sometimes they turn out like different. Like these balls I've made differently. They're the exact same thing, but they won't stack. So if you make them the same way every time, then it ensures that they're actually correct, which helps. But they will work fine. They just may not stack. So you want to try to make them the same way every time. Now, this one is a regular duration. See how it says flight duration? That means how far it's going to go before it explodes. Now, anything other than 3 flight duration is just too close if you're going to be watching it from a distance. If you're just setting them off on the ground and watching them from right there, you want to go with 1, otherwise they're a little too far away. But I'm going to be watching them from on top of a mountain, so I'm going to put mine all on 3. And to make the flight duration go up, you just use more gunpowder. See, I have 3. Now the flight duration is 3, which means it'll go 3 times as high before it explodes. So I'm just going to use a whole stack of those. I actually need more other stuff. So it's a small explosion, but it's pink, and it leaves a trail, which is what the diamond does, but the trail doesn't really seem to be particularly noticeable to me. I don't know if it's just me, maybe, or something, but it seems to be not super noticeable, so I don't really care for it that much, but I will make a few so that we can see what it looks like. Now, putting the feather in with the dye and the gunpowder will make burst fireworks, which means they burst in a little bit of a different pattern. So just do that. And we will use the glowstone. The glowstone will make it twinkle, which I really like. I think it's actually my favorite effect, except for maybe the large ones. But just it twinkling makes it kind of prettier because it kind of does what real fireworks do. Now, I kind of would like to have a large twinkle, but I don't think you can actually mix these. You can't... Oh, you can. Oh, the tutorial I watched said you couldn't, but you can. Awesome. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Well, I guess I'm going to have to make a whole bunch of weird types of fireworks. I am okay with that. I think you can also actually mix dyes. Yeah, magenta and lime. Let's do magenta and purple. No, let's do magenta and light gray. And then do firework charge for the fire charge for a large blast, and let's do a feather for... Oh, that doesn't work. You can't do burst, apparently. You can't do that, but you can do a large twinkle with magenta and light gray. Have no idea what that's going to look like. Okay, so I've put a lot of the fireworks into the actual dispensers, and you'll notice I kind of put random amounts in, and also kind of, you move them around a little bit, keep them from firing out the same fireworks at the same time, so that it's a little more random and, varied. Makes it look a lot nicer. Okay, so I didn't, organize and plan out the firework placement and amounts and stuff perfectly, but you don't really need to, as long as they're mixed around enough that it kind of fires them out somewhat randomly, because then, you know, it'll show up, when you see them bursting in the sky, you won't be able to tell that it's firing the same one over and over again, because there's going to be so many, so it doesn't really matter that much. So but this is the whole setup. This is what I did to make it, and it's automated. Once you put down those 2 pieces of redstone, it'll start firing. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. And that's what that looks like. Alright, so it's mostly over. I apparently put way more fireworks in that one than I did in the other ones. I'm just going to turn it off real quick before it explodes, my computer. It only lagged a little bit. I went from about 30 frames a second down to about 22, 23, so it's not actually that intensive. I actually was expecting it to go down a lot more, but the redstone is actually what made it lag more than the fireworks themselves, because it actually lagged about the same amount when I actually turned the machine on when I didn't have any fireworks. So that actually shows you, if you've got a better computer than mine, which is pretty easy since I don't have a great one, then it shouldn't make you lag at all. But I mean, a setup this size, you know, just takes a little bit of frame rate down, and then it works. But I mean, that, you know, I made, I mean, I probably made over 1,000 fireworks, and it still lasted, you know, a minute or so. So that's how that goes. But if you wanted to make more, you could. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. But this whole setup, going from starting a new world to this, probably took me 45 minutes or so. And if you wanted to make an even bigger one, if you got a better computer so it won't lag, you want to make an even bigger one, it's twice the size. It wouldn't take you that much longer once you figure out how to do it, which I think I explained it pretty well. So this is my fireworks machine. Yep, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I got other videos on my channel. Minecraft, some of them. Some are other ones. They're mostly Let's Plays. This is actually my first tutorial, so I'd love it if you liked, disliked, and commented so I could tell how I did on my first tutorial. But yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye!